everyone, I got a question about different types of rowing workouts. So today we're going to talk about the 4 different types of rowing workouts and just a basic intro to them. So the first type is steady state rowing, which commonly is like 60 to 90 minutes or longer of rowing. However, you can do this in shorter increments of 20, 30, 40 minutes. The goal with steady state is really just rowing a long period of time. But when we get into a little bit more of the technicalities of it, it's about trying to stay as steady as you can throughout the entire time. And on the rowing machine, what that often looks like is keeping your pace and your SPM, or your strokes per minute, the same. So if you are rowing a 230 per 500 meter pace and you are at 24 strokes per minute, you want to try and keep that steadiness throughout the entire row. Now you can try and switch those numbers up during your row, but that's completely up to you. The goal is just try to stay as consistent as you can. The second type of rowing workout is interval training. This is often shorter distances like 200 meters, 100 meters, 400 meters, 500 meters, or a shorter period of time, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, basically not your 30 minutes at a time. Think of it like when you're running and you are doing a 200 meter dash. That's what you're trying to do with interval training a little bit more. You can do some longer distances or longer times, but the essence of it is that you are rowing and then you are getting a break. Rowing intense, break. Intense rowing, break. So doing a like 3 minutes and then a 2-minute break. 3 minutes, 2-minute break. Something where you're working hard and then you're resting. That is the primary goal and usual aspect of a interval training type of rowing workout. Then the third type is pyramid rows, and pyramid rows can actually be like interval training. You're often, if you think of a pyramid, you are often going up and then back down. Now you can shorten it and go just up, or you can go just down, or you could decide if my pyramid is, let's say, 100 meters, 200, 300, 400, 500 is the top, and I don't have the time for that, or I don't want to go that distance, I could stop at 300 meters and then work my way back down. So pyramid rows add a little bit of variety into your workout. It just makes things a little bit more fun. Sometimes they're, let's say, row 100 meters, and then you take a break, or like a complete break, rest, or you just row very gentle and nice, like in interval training. You're trying intense, and then you're going for a break. And then you go on to the next one and break. Next one, break, and then again, work your way down. So pyramid rows are kind of like a third kind of workout with rowing, but it's often an interval type of workout. Now, the fourth type is like a cross training or high intensity interval training, or really just something where you're on the rowing machine and off the rowing machine. That could look like doing a rowing workout at the beginning, let's say 1,000 meters, and then getting off and doing push-ups, squats, wall walks, wall balls, something else, and then getting back on the rowing machine at the end, or just doing a rowing workout at the beginning or the end, or working it into some type of circuit training, where maybe you're rowing for 500 meters, then you get off and do 20 push-ups, and you get off and do 20 squats, and then you get back on the rowing machine, do your 500 meters, and repeat that cycle. So circuit training is a common way to do cross training and work in the rowing machine, but add some variety. Now, the goal with the different types of workouts is really just mix things up. Our body doesn't always want high intensity. Our body doesn't always want those high, fast intensity interval training. Our body doesn't always want super long rows. Giving your body variety in your workouts will, one, make your body a little bit happier, because sometimes we need breaks between certain types of workouts. And second, rowing can be boring. I said it, rowing can be boring. So we need to mix things up. We need to keep our brain going. We need to just change things up sometimes. So doing a mix of these different types of workouts, and depending on what your goal is with rowing, you might choose more of one type of workout versus another, and how you decide to actually plan that out in your rowing program is kind of up to you and your training and what your goals are for rowing. But those are the 4 main types. If anyone else knows of some other types, please educate us. Let me know. I'm just throwing this together quickly. I am doing 1 video a day. every day this month, so sorry if all these aren't in as depth as I would normally want them to be, but I am doing my best, and I hope that you're finding these helpful. But this is a question that somebody asked, and I wanted to make a video on it. So if this was helpful, please hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it so I can keep making videos like this for you guys. Please leave your comments below. I'll jump on here and making a video like this one, and happy rowing, everybody.